Alright, welcome back to another Fix It Up video. Right now we're in the Camaro from last video, but we have a different plan for today. I want to build a monster truck school bus, but unfortunately there isn't a school bus in the game, so we're gonna have to use the van. We got a van right here, and the reason I want to do this is because I used to love Monster Jam, and the school bus was one of my favorite monster trucks. So we're gonna fix this thing up and turn this thing into as close to a monster truck school bus as we can. We gotta see what engine it's got, inline-6. That'll probably end up coming out of it. I'll either put a 4.2 or 4.0 in it. I might just take the 4.0 from the sleeper build we did because I need more space in my garage, so that might have to be sold. And it won't be sold with the 4.0 because I might as well keep it and put it in this to save some money. But we'll fix this engine up first, and then we'll swap them. First, we got to get the color down. We got to find a nice yellow that we want for this bus. Let's try and get one. Sometimes it's hard to get a good yellow. That one's not too bad, actually. We might just keep it with this, the first color we got. I think it's pretty good. Swing over here to fix this engine up real quick, and then swap them. Got to take all that out, and we'll get it all cleaned up. That's pretty nasty in there. This battery, it's up 55%, not too bad, but we'll make sure that thing's at 100. Where's my cylinder head? Is that thing under the ground? Oh, it's over here. Well, I must be blind. All right, get that going and get that going. Slap the radiator in there. Oh, and there she goes, taking off into the wall. Somewhere, somehow, did I lose my engine block or did I put it in there? I can't tell now because the nose is in the wall. Okay, yeah, no engine block. We'll have to go for a little run and get it to teleport to me because I can't seem to see it anywheres. Well, a spark plug teleported to me, but no engine block. So, oh, there it is. Now we can put this thing all together. All right, let's take all these out and put it together. There we go. Put all that in. Hopefully I used the right spark plug. Hopefully this one's the bad one. Yep, so we'll throw this away. I'm also gonna go buy both of those 2% GTIs. That's crazy that two of them just spawned. So I'm gonna go buy those and then we can swap the engines. All right, so first we'll take this thing out and we'll rip the engine out of this. Although this is a real cool car. But we need these for the school bus. You're no longer needed. All right, now we can take this out of here and we can drop all of these, put them in. Boom, 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 and pow. Beautiful. All right, let's get all these into the other car, sell that real quick just for the extra space. And I'm not even gonna worry about painting it for the extra money because this thing was real cheap as it is. So it won't really matter. Not gonna be getting too much off it anyways. Yeah, only 3,400, but that's okay. All right, now that we got the engine in here, we gotta go get some tires and suspension. So first we'll take a little quick stop here, get some suspension, and we'll throw that in. Oh, don't run away from me, no. We're good. We got the suspension in there. Now we just gotta go get some tires and figure out what size tires we can get on this to make it look monster truck like. All right, pulling in here. Let's figure out what we can do. Definitely don't need these. These are real small for what I'm going for. Let's throw these in the trash. Here we go. Two more to put in. Last one. You stay in there. There we go. Okay, what kind of rims do we want for this? I'm thinking some of these. Those are nice. Oh, this pair over here wouldn't be bad. Yeah, I'm thinking one of these. We'll go with these ones. These black ones or gray, whatever color they are. Now, what size do I think is gonna be good? We'll try a 17 and we'll go with a 295. We'll go with some big boys. Just buy one for now. Obviously the biggest size tire we can get. We'll see if this is a good size. I think we could go a little bit bigger than that, honestly. That's a little too small for what I want. So let's go with 19 and we'll see how this looks. This should be better. A little bit bigger. There we go. Well, it might need to be a little bit wider to stick out. So we'll try like a 320 maybe. Try 320. Get all those going. Oh, I think that's perfect actually. That might be, we may have just found the wheel size for this. Let's finish up with 3 of these. Do we have room? I do have room for all of that. Perfect. And let's get all these mounted. No, the rims are falling. You gotta stay up there. Bouncing all over the place. Scratching up my new rims, dog. All right. Oh, and one of them fell. All right, we'll put these on and we'll lower it down. See if this is good. I actually think that looks pretty good. All right, let's raise the suspension up. That's not too bad. I wish we could go higher than this, but that's not too bad. Let's throw some tint on this thing and then we can test it out and see how monster truck like it is. All right, I think we gotta throw on some 15% all around this bad boy and we'll see how capable it is. Not too sure where we can test it out. I'm sure we could test it in the junkyard and a few other spots. We'll have to just search around. Oh, let's test it on some of these hills in here. See how it does. Wow, it actually climbs pretty fast. Can we climb over some cars? We could probably climb over these ones over here. Let's get up on there. Ooh, no way. Toppled over. Maybe we can't get up there. Let's see, is there any other cars we might be able to climb up on? They all seem pretty tall. Can I get over this one right here? Come at it at an angle on the hood, maybe? Nope. Not quite. Not thinking I'm gonna be able to make that. Whoa! We'll hit some stunts like it's Monster Jam in here. Hit some jumps and stuff. Right onto the cars. Oh, I tipped it over already. It's very tippy. But this thing is pretty cool. Might as well bring it to the drag strip and see how fast we can get this thing. See what kind of time we can get on it. Oh, this is also a good test right here. We'll send it off this jump. See how far we can go. Ooh! Right into the drag strip. Perfect. Look at that. This thing might just be the perfect monster truck. We'll get it lined up. And we'll see what time we can get here. $7:36. That's not too bad. It doesn't need to be too good at drag racing. It's a monster truck. Wasn't building this thing for speed anyways. Let's see if we can find any more spots to test it out at. There's not too many hills around here. It's all pretty flat city. And it's a pretty stiff suspension too. We can test it out in this construction zone here. There's a few mounds and jumps here we can do. We can maybe jump over this. Yeah! Jumping over the bulldozer. Let's hit one of these. Whoa! Oh, light pole. Careful. Can we climb up this foundation here? No. Too small tires. Maybe if we use the sidewalk as a little bump. Give it a little wheelie first. There we go. Yeah. There's not too many places we can test this thing out at, unfortunately, but we'll hit this big mound here and see how far we can get flying. Whoa! A little top heavy too. Got some big old tires on. All right, let's see what we can make happen here. Whoa! I wasn't that far. Oh well. Let's test out this monster truck's top speed on the highway. See what we can get it up to. All right, here we go. Let's give it a test run. It's got pretty fast acceleration, especially for having some big tires on it. But we can't even get it over 100 miles an hour. Tops out 98 and 99. So it ain't the fastest thing in the world, but it's a monster truck. It's not supposed to be. Yeah, sadly we can't get on top of any of the cars. Whoa! Probably could if we launched onto them. We can't just straight up drive onto any of them with it. Oh, maybe this one we can. That'll give it a little good pop up. See if we can get up here. Whoa! No, not happening. We drive over the barrels. Can't even get over the barrels. What kind of monster truck is this? Whoa! Barrel roll. Alright, well I think that about wraps this up. Unfortunately, it wasn't that good of a monster truck. Couldn't really get over anything really. But it does look pretty cool. It does kind of give a school bus vibes. Got the big tires on there. I think these came out real good. I'm glad with the rim selection we chose. Could definitely fit all the homies inside of here too. There's a bunch of seats in here. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.